I am very disappointed!
And we're going to remain indoors. It is currently day 66 under the dome. Supplies are running low, from vitamins to Botox.
Oh, I genuinely decided not to watch the Simpsons movie when I got Disney Plus because they're under a dome.
Sorry, am I hitting a little too close to home then?
A little too close to dome.
That's possibly one of the better films to watch during lockdown, is you're actually in the same position as, like, Lisa and her boyfriend, just, like, with their hands in the bubble. It's so sweet. It's so sweet.
Oh, I still love how fucking brutal Bart is in that scene. It's like, Lisa's got a boyfriend that she'll never see again. She fucking punches him in the jaw.
That's all of us right now.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Movie-wise, what have you guys been up to this week? Any new movies?
Not watching Uncut Gems.
Halfway through, and you had to turn it off. I'm still so sorry that I recommended that to you.
Was it halfway through? I think I had like an hour left. No, I had an hour and a half left, and I tried to watch some, and like I kept leaving and coming back. I had an hour and a half left. I started watching, and I thought, okay, it's been ages. I'm going to stop it. It's been 8 minutes.
The thing is, 1 minute, and there's so much going on. Like, yeah, you need breaks. Bathroom break, water break, everything, just to break that movie up. But I thought you would enjoy it. I'm really sorry.
I need to go somewhere I can do drugs to watch this movie. I keep trying not to say it has Jim Carrey in it, because I know that's not Jim Carrey. Yeah. It's the guy who makes mostly terrible movies and occasional good ones, and Jim Carrey's the guy who makes mostly alright movies and occasionally the worst movies ever.
You mean Adam Sandler?
Yes, him.
So, who's going first? It's between me and you, Matt?
Say heads or tails.
Okay, heads.
You go first.
Perfect. Okay.
Amy's looking shocked right now.
Okay, what are you shocked at? We can cut all this. Wow! We can do that again.
Pissing us off.
That just didn't He just looked dead at the camera and he was like, you go first.
I picked one that would be him going first and one that would be me going first. He said heads.
So should we jump into our first round, which is Who's Review? So the aim of the game, guys, is we each have 3 reviews. Well, Stuart and Matt will have 3 reviews each, 2 of which are real user reviews that we've pulled from IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, Amazon, just anywhere that you'd get movie reviews, and 1 we've written ourselves, our own review. So the aim of the game is to first guess the movie, and you can also get bonus points for working out who actually is their review. So say Stuart this week has chosen action adventure. So the 2 guys, they've found 3 reviews from the action adventure genre. 2 of them will be pulled from somewhere else, and 1 will be their own review. So yeah, we've got to guess what the film is, as well as which one of those 3 is their own review. Does that make sense, guys?
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Beautiful. So Stuart, why in particular action adventure?
I thought it's action adventure. It's the building block for your thinking man's blockbuster. And that's basically the genre for most of the big Hollywood movies. So I thought, have a nice simple week. We can pick from any movie we wanted in the world. So
there's a lot of blockbusters, yeah.
Absolutely. So I'll open up with my first set of reviews. So here we go. Although I had expectations from the trailers that this might be a good movie, I was still surprised at how good it was. The story is actually more complex than I had expected. There aren't as many action scenes as I thought there would be, but the ones that are in the movie are very fun and enjoyable. After seeing it, I think it had the right balance of action and drama. There are also, of course, lots of funny bits interspaced between the action and drama. Some really good special effects add to the enjoyment of the movie. I wasn't much of a Johnny Depp fan until I saw this movie. I think he deserved to win the Academy Award for Best Actor. It's largely because of his performance. In my opinion, this movie was so good. Most of the supporting cast did well. Mind you, just that Johnny Depp stood high above the rest. I did find Orlando Bloom's performance a bit wooden, but the others... that big gasp. But the others, their acting was good. Basically, really fun movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
I mean, I'm guessing it's a Pirates of the Caribbean movie so far.
Disney seems to be going down the tubes lately with Atlantis and Home on the Range, but this movie is a master.
Stop. Atlantis is the perfect film. I already disagree with this review.
Atlantis and Home on the Range, but this movie is a masterpiece. If it wasn't for this movie, Johnny Depp wouldn't be as famous as he is today. Every scene with him and Jeffrey Rush is brilliant. This movie is very crisp, and the shots of the islands are breathtaking. Definitely a movie worth picking up at Blockbuster, or even better, buying. I don't buy DVDs often, but this would be one of them. The characters are thought out and the plot is very well executed. The script is one of the main stars of the film itself. Every line that seems to come out is original. If you like action films, you'll love this. If you like comedy, you'll love this, actually. This movie is great for everyone, except small kids. They might get frightened. 10 out of 10.
Oh, 10 out of 10. I mean, agree, but I can't get past that Atlantis comment. You're here to review pirates.
They had to shit on Atlantis.
So hold on. So wait, let's have a quick catch up. Me and Matt. Okay, so Matt. So we know it's pirates, right? But in that last one, they talked about Jeffrey Rush, and he's only in like 2 of the Pirates films, or maybe 3.
Which one's there? Who does he play?
He's Barbossa.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely. So he's in like 1, 4. Don't think he's in 5. Yeah, I mean, Blockbuster existed, so it must have been Pirates of the Caribbean -5.
Well, the third review will definitely put the nail in the coffin for this, all right? I rewatched this movie by chance. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as I remembered, as the later installments had soured my taste for the franchise. Honestly, my reservations were cast aside right away, as I quickly remembered how fun this movie was. It's not just nostalgia, it stands the test of time and is absolutely worth revisiting. Once it gets going, it's non-stop fun throughout. Perfect for kids, perfect for adults. Solid adventure film, 5 out of 5.
We're just gonna go with the first one, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Curse of the Black Pearl or whatever the first one's called.
Yeah, absolutely. That was, yeah.
I think you wrote the third review.
What about you, Amy?
Yeah, I think the third review too.
Because the third one was like a retrospective, and the first 2 you were like making jokes about the Blockbuster mentions.
That was like nostalgia as well. When was it? When was the Blockbuster one? Like, was that proper when it first came out?
So the first, so I got those from 2003 and 2005.
Oh.
So very, very old.
Ooh. Oh, I was 8 years old.
After rewatching it quite recently, I thought, yeah, you know what? This movie deserves to be put like up there with it, and I stand by my review. Solid adventure film. Like, it's not like groundbreaking with and etc. But you have fun watching it, and that's why I love movies.
There is so many great lines. Like, me and my family, we always say the pirate joke where like he pulls the gun out and Orlando Bloom's like, you cheated, and he's like, pirate. We'd say that all the time in my family. It's just one of those nostalgic lines, one of those great lines that just embed themselves in your culture. It's insane.
Yeah, there's the "But You Have Heard of Me."
Exactly.
That's a good one.
There's so many that come out of that. It is a great film. Good choice.
I literally heard someone reference they're more like guidelines anyway, like 2 days ago.
Exactly. Matt's review. Let's find out.
So wait, who got the points for that? I think me and Matt. Did we get?
Yeah, you both got 2 points each. That round.
We both immediately knew the movie.
Okay.
Nice. So now it's my chance to win some points.
All right, let me read some reviews. Got them saved in a OneNote. Review number 1. The acting from Cavill and Hammer were good, but the script was stagnant and cliche. An entertaining film, but nothing special. The twist near the end of the film wasn't anything to write about, even if you didn't see it coming. Big fan of the costume and cinematography, both full of eye-popping colours. Made me want to go out and buy a suit.
Ooh, okay, wait. So we've got a suit and a
That's
plot
right. That's
twist.
the bits I got. So I'm thinking maybe M. Night Shyamalan, but we'll see. I don't recall him making anything with a suit in it though.
Is there a plot twist in Men in Black? Because that's the like suit film that comes to mind.
All right, review number 2. This one's called Sophisticated ? This movie is as stylish as we like to imagine the 60s and far more fun, but lacking depth in favour of style and clearly trying its best to get a sequel through star power and style points instead of an interesting plot or good writing, making this feel like the pilot to an unmade series. I enjoyed it and I'm sure I'd love a sequel, but without one it's doomed to be forgotten.
I'm pretty sure I know what the movie is, and I disagree with that last statement.
I still have no idea.
Okay, all right, the final review. This one's the longest. Well, there's lots of clues in this one. All right, so this review is called Guy Ritchie's Snooze Fest.
Okay, now I definitely know.
And it comes with a little Amazon spoiler warning as well, right? Wow, did not expect this. This was one of the most boring spy movies I've ever seen. The action is so slow it seems outdated for modern cinema. However, the rating here suggests I missed something or masses of people actually like this numbed-down piece of nothingness. Well, not nothing. It had nice set pieces, but that's not enough to make a good movie. The actors had no real chemistry and the story was dull, and a lot of scenes felt really forced trying to be funny by playing the obvious East against West card. Besides that, a lot of interesting things happen off camera, which reduces the action even more, so you start thinking, who did they make this movie for? Teens that like 60s spy series, or adults that like teen-rated movies? There once was a guy that made Lock, Stock and Snatch. Can't we have that guy back? The trailer for his next flick better be of that level, because in the future I'm really going to pass on these kids' flicks. Compared to Bond or Bourne and even Hunt, this really falls flat and adds nothing more to the genre than what somebody else hasn't done before this was released. I hope the next Guy is better.
I still don't know.
See, I can appreciate those because they actually say
scathing.
something. I had such trouble with Pirates because they just didn't say anything. They just flat out went in wanting to hate it.
I saw that with a lot of the bad reviews, is that they were clearly expecting, like, what this guy said about Lock, Stock and Snatch. I think Amy should try and guess first.
I honestly have no idea. I genuinely was like thinking Bond, but I was like, when was Cavill in like a Bond film?
Yeah, it's a recent movie. It is on Netflix.
It's a spy film on Netflix, but I'm just thinking of the Jackie Chan one where he has to babysit the kids next door.
Oh, the Spy Next Door.
Spy Next Door. That's the only spy movie I can think of on Netflix. So what I've got so far, I've got Suits, plot twist, some sort of spy film set in the 60s, and possibly with Henry Cavill in it.
Henry Cavill and Tomb Raider's in it.
Angelina Jolie.
No, the new Raider.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that. Oh, I'm going to have to give up, guys.
Really? She submits. Okay, is it Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
It is Man from U.N.C.L.E.
I was so worried I was going to be wrong because I was really cocky there.
Yeah, if you'd been wrong, I was like, I've heard you talk about that movie a lot of times, so I was pretty sure you knew it.
Yeah, and I think, you enjoyed that movie. I'm pretty sure it's the kind of movie you would enjoy. And I can't remember if I watched it with. Which ones were negative? Was there 2 negatives and a positive in there, or was it?
So there was a 3.5 star, a 4 star, and a 1 star out of 10, because they don't all use the same system. So that one was even lower.
Sorry, guys. I think we lost Matt Jen in pure lockdown magic. Stuart, what was your guess going to be for...
My guess was going to be the 4-star review.
You are correct.
I haven't watched Man from U.N.C.L.E. in a while, but the moment you mentioned Henry Cavill and spy movie, I knew it had to be him, because that's the only one I know that he's done in a really long time.
See, I just, as soon as Henry Cavill was mentioned, couldn't get past Witcher. I was like, that beautiful man, and my brain power just, well, the blood left my head. That's all I can say.
Well, that movie was the Man from U.N.C.L.E. was the movie that made me like Henry Cavill, because before that he was only that guy that was in those Superman movies that I didn't watch.
Very true, very true. My mind did go, and especially when Suits was mentioned in that first review, I was like, Superman suits? I was like, how many people are wearing suits in that film?
No, everyone's wearing a suit in Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Okay, so what was the tally? So I got 2 points for that. And
so you got 2 points for that. I'm going to forfeit one of my points because Matt got there first last time. So I think it's a tiebreaker between you and Matt.
Okay.
So I guess we need some sort of like quick fire round.
Shooting blanks. Not having enough sperm cells.
Oh, you had to just say it.
How this game works, Amy's pulled a synopsis and she's blanked out some of the words. You might have seen this game before. It's pretty fun. And me and Matt are both going to try and work out what the movie is from her synopsis.
So this has been around on Netflix for a little while. I'm pretty sure at least one of you's seen it, possibly both. But we'll see how we go. Okay. In an LA rife with tensions, a human cop and his half partner stumble on a powerful and become embroiled in a war.
I know what it is.
Ooh, is this Bright?
Yes.
Oh, Stuart, you're supposed to just say it. I have to give that to Matt.
You're just giving up points.
Okay, so I had to... So we didn't tie the tiebreaker. I'm sorry, I'm too polite. We can get another one.
You were trying to build up tension in a competition.
But I had it. That's why I let Matt say it.
Okay, this one's gonna be an easy one, okay? And you just have to guess it.
Okay.
Blank Turner finds a blank book and uses it to meet out blank, attracting the attention of a detective, a blank, and a girl in his class. Right, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's Death Note.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's Death Note.
You're just reading them out and blanking as you go, aren't you? That's what I do.
So, Matt, you are the first winner of Movie Game Show. How does that make you feel?
I feel ecstatic. Just incredible. I can't describe to you, it's not in my face or voice or demeanor or mind, but I am incredibly ecstatic right now.
Well, here's your trophy. I hope you fucking choke on it. I'm excited for next week with our next genre, which Amy will be choosing for us today.
Yes, you guys don't know this yet.
Okay.
But it actually ties in really nicely with one of your reviews.
All right.
So, Fear of Loathing in Las Vegas has just come to Netflix. So I thought maybe we could do a Johnny Depp film.
Okay.
For next week.
Fantastic.
So any Johnny Depp film. So over the next week, have a look at some of your Johnny Depp films, maybe refresh yourselves. And then, so who's doing the reviews? I'm doing the reviews. And Stuart, are you doing the reviews next week? That's
right. So it's Amy and Stuart next week. So I'll get my Johnny Depp movies ripe and ready. Maybe I'll do another Pirates movie.
Matt's got all week. just to dive into the world of Johnny Depp, so he is nicely prepared.
For the next week, we're going to be pounding more Johnny Depp movies than Amber Heard. And yeah, see you then.
And on that bombshell.
And on that needlessly offensive bombshell.
All right. See
See
you
ya.
later, guys.
See you next week. I've been Stuart. It's Amy and Matt. See you guys next time.